Well, it's Sunday morning and we're here at Arnold, and as you can see, there is still an awful lot of tourism going on. The buses are showing up, people are heading for Iguana, the whales are here, and you can see it's still a lot of bad weather. Even though the rainy season is upon us, we are still getting a lot of bad weather. But anyways, this is just to give you a look, you know. People out getting ready to go on their fishing boats. Of course, our local police showing up always to check things out, make sure everything is good. And that's just part and parcel here in Tennessee, Panama this morning. So just to give you an idea what's going on here, we now have on our beach over 55 boats sit here. Like I say, they're coming by the busload again. It's great to see our tourism is happening. So I wanted to show you this. This is the little river that comes out by the government dock, and the mangroves are all in there. Now you would think that the way this would work is it would just carve a spot straight through this sand, and boom, there's the ocean right there. Not the case. Here's how weird stuff happens. When the rainy season comes, this usually goes down a little ways and then hooks to my right. This year, for some reason, the way the rains have been, and we've had some real big torrential rains, it has taken and made a complete new river system all the way down there. And as you can see, I'm going to zoom in here in a second. And all the way down. And then it goes out, believe it or not, at high tide. It'll go out to the ocean way over there, which is really weird, but that's the way things go here sometimes. It's amazing what Mother Nature will do. And of course, right out there is Iguana. And you can see way over yonder is where it's carved out the river. So there's where you can boat up to the mangroves. Like I said, you would think that right here, it would carve an area straight through the sand and go to the ocean, but it doesn't. And way back there, that is Arnold Beach. So yeah, it's just something that I thought I'd show you, and there it is. So that's the way it goes. I get a lot of people email me and stuff, and they say, they'd like to come down for 3 to 6 months or something, and try living down here for a while first. And they'd like to, rent maybe an oceanfront property or villa or something. And one of the things I've got to tell people is that's not what this is. This isn't Mexico or Malibu, where there's a bunch of properties on the waterfront. I mean, that's not what Tennessee is all about. Tennessee is untouched. It's pristine. I'm not saying there aren't some places on the ocean, but most of them are owned houses and they're not rentals. Now let me show you. That's all the way from Arnold way down there. Now this is quite a distance, and I'm going to show you. You're not going to see any houses. That is what brings us here. As far as the eye can see, there are no houses here. That is the pristine beauty of this place, and we wouldn't have it any other way. That's what drove us to stay in here, because it is so nice. You can walk these beaches some days. There's Shelby way down in the distance, and we're the only ones out here, and it's Sunday morning. We're the only people out here taking Lucy for a walk and stuff, and there's a lot of wooden stuff on the beach, that the ocean washes in and washes out, and that's just the way it is. But as for oceanfront rentals and stuff, you know, if you want to do the, you know, a lot of people ask me, oh, is there Airbnbs on the ocean? No, there isn't here. So if that's what you're looking for and you want to hang out with everybody that lives on the ocean, you might as well take a look at Mexico or Malibu, because that's what you're going to have to do to get that kind of a situation. This is more of a tranquil setting, I'm going to say, and this is the way we like it. Like I always say, this is Pedicee, Panama. You'll come for a vacation and probably stay for the adventure. So yeah, like I say, when you want to do oceanfront properties, it's probably not the place. And of course, there's Shelby, first thing in the morning. And there's Lucy, looking to find a little snack. Get that crab, Lucy. Let's just have a look, see if she can find a crab this morning. She's got a couple already. She can be very patient trying to find her crabs. Well, after lots of digging, as you can see, Lucy couldn't find a crab in the hole, which is very unusual. But anyways, she's abandoned this excavation site, and she'll move on to the next one. So this week, we were fortunate enough to have a friend of ours call us and tell us there was a family of Canadians have arrived here. So anyways, I want to put a big shout out to Ken and his wife and his two boys. They came to the house and spent about 3 hours with us, drinking coffee and chewing the fat and stuff. And they are just getting their Friendly Nations visas all looked after under the wire, because they've done some serious changes to who can come to Panama and who can't. And they're looking for somewhere to buy, and possibly maybe buy a lot. They're thinking about maybe building, maybe renting for a while, maybe buying a house. So, you know, it's one of those things. There's a lot of Canadians and Americans moving down here all the time, and it's kind of cool to see, because he says that he would have never known about Pedicee, Panama if it hadn't have been for the videos. So, you know, that's really cool, and I appreciate people telling me that, because it means that the word's getting out. So, and I encourage everybody, you know, if you got friends in that, you know, tell them, come and have a look at a couple of the videos and that, see what they think and that, and give me some feedback. So that's just really cool. And so that's why I say I wanted to put a shout out to them, and I get to meet more and more people all the time. So yeah, kind of cool. Well, now it's Tuesday morning, and we've had significant rain again, and I'm back at the same spot where the mangroves are. Now take a look. I showed you this where the river went out into the ocean. Now take a look at this. It is no longer a little river to go. This is massive. Look at this. The power of the ocean and the power of water. It's almost like a long lake going all the way down, and then it curves to the right, and then it goes out to the ocean. And so, and I'm going to say this is probably 4 or 5 feet deep, so any boats can get up and down there right now. So things are ever changing here, so you can always have a look. You know, you come down here one day and see something, and then you come down the next day and it's totally different. I'll just zoom in and let you have a quick boo. Then it goes out to the ocean. Of course, there's Lucy and Shelby. Somebody hung up a lifesaver. 'Cause 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 ' And if you sit here long enough in the mangroves, you might see a croc or two. But I'm not on the hunt for crocs today. And I don't think I'll go in there for a swim. Just not my style. So it's high tide. And like I said before, this is the only time that you can get in from the ocean inland. And I see there's a panga off in the distance. He's coming in right now. Now sometimes these guys will literally have to get out of the boat. It gets really shallow down there, and they'll push the boat across the real shallow water and lift their motors up. But this guy looks like he's going to make it all the way in. Over there, usually that is just a big old sandbar. And you can walk way over there. I do it many, many times. So here he comes, and he knows it's a little bit deeper there, so they can go a little quicker. And that's just how they do it. And he's headed up the river now into where the government dock is. So yeah, you know, behind me you can see it's the ocean. And it sounds like we're getting some thunder again. And yeah, I'll just turn around and, you know, there's the system that it takes for these boats to get in and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of weird. It's really neat actually, because normally you wouldn't get to see a boat coming up here. They come usually really early in the mornings and stuff, and just one of those things you get to see when I just hit it at the right time. So anyways, we'll continue on. Well, that's it for another week here in Petite, Panama. It's a mere 37 degrees out right now. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It is Saturday afternoon right now, which 37 Celsius for all you Canadians, and Europeans. For you Americans, she's 98 degrees Fahrenheit, 98.6 to be exact. Anyways, we've had a great week again, and I hope you enjoy the videos and stuff. Leave me some comments. Remember, everybody, my home is for sale. If you've got someone that's looking for a reasonably priced, modest home, living down here in Petite, Panama isn't so bad. So anyways, leave me some comments, and hope you all enjoy, and we'll see you soon. Have a great week.